What's up, YouTube? You already know it's that boy Jay back here again with another video, man. And today we're gonna be doing a reaction to Young Don Sauce got a thick girl almost drowned me. Sounds like the life. But anyway, guys, you already know what the business is. Like, comment, subscribe, click the bell icon. Oh my god, my voice started cracking. Click the bell icon so you get notifications every time I post, and share my video, man, so I can get known. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to this little video here.
You got hair in your balls and you don't know how to swim. If I was in the ocean of my hypothetical girlfriend, like, no doubt about it. And at that moment, I reached, I love big girls.
True.
It was going on. Before the video started, I just want to take a second to say thank you. Thank you for a great 2018, man. This is the last video or last animated story I'm going to be posting for this year. And
2018.
This year has been crazy, man. A lot has happened this year. I mean, I know it was kind of the thing to do to get on camera and talk about how depressed you are this year. That seemed to be a popular thing among YouTubers, but that's just not my style. But I will say that this year I definitely hit the lowest point I've ever been, ever mentally.
Going on with you, dog?
It was bad, but I found a way to not only pull myself out of that, but to turn it around like 180, to turn all that into just fire. I'm excited for 2019. 2019 is going to be the year of the sauce, man. Just wait on it. No doubt. Last thing I want to say is make sure to go and watch my last animation if you haven't seen it. It took me 7 months to tell that story, meaning it took me 7 months to work up the courage to tell that story. It was very embarrassing. It was one of one of my least proud moments when it comes to girls. It was just weird, but I did it. And I didn't want to bury it. I didn't want to hide it. I wanted to share it with you guys and share what I learned about it. So please go and check it out. I think it's called something like The Cringe Story That I Never Wanted You to Hear. Because I was this close to never telling that story. But I did. Thank you guys for everything. Enjoy the video. For most of my life, I've been terrified of the water, and I'm not exactly sure where it comes from. I mean, technically, I did almost drown when I was like 6, but I think it stems more from my mom. You see, my mom can't swim at all, not even to save her own life, and because of that, she was always hyper paranoid whenever she took me around the water as a kid, because she knew that if I ever was in a position where I needed to be saved, there wasn't that she could do about it. So as a result, I developed a fear of the water, and I didn't learn how to swim until I was like 13. How did I learn, you ask? Well, one summer, I was with my dad visiting my aunt in Florida, and she happened to have a pool. And then one day, my dad was like, hey, how come you don't know how to swim? And then I was like,
how to swim, then?
What you mean? And then he's like, boy, how you got hair in your balls and you don't know how to swim? What's wrong with you?
What?
And then I was like,
what does got to do with
I don't know, Dad. Maybe if you taught me how to swim when I was a kid, I'd know to swim.
Yeah,
you
what
think about
is from?
that? Huh, Dad?
These people young, man.
And then he kicked me in the pool. Just on the street. This is Spartan. Bam, just straight in the pool, just like that. So now I'm in the deep end, just flailing, and then he's like, you better swim, son, or you finna die.
Oh, God.
Some may say that this was an unconventional and possibly traumatic way to teach someone how to swim.
Man.
It did work.
It worked.
I definitely learned how to swim that day, and ever since then,
I had to learn
swimming. Now, I'm still not a good swimmer. Like, I can swim for myself. If you drop me a mile into the ocean, I can make it to shore, but it's based on nothing but pure athleticism. Like, I have zero form. It's ugly to watch.
Yeah.
I use way too much energy, and I splash too much. But I could save myself. However, if I had to, let's say, save someone else.
Oh,
like,
nah,
if I was in the ocean and my
yeah,
hypothetical
insane.
girl that needed saving because she caught a leg cramp or something, she's going to die because there is nothing that I can do about that. Like, there is no sense in both of us drowning. Do you get what I'm saying? So this specific story takes place around the age of 15. My stepdad and I used to go to this local Olympic-sized swim pool back in Jamaica on the weekends, and it was usually empty because it was private access to employees of the place my mom works for. So we usually had this big-ass pool to ourselves. But on this day, this other family showed up, a mom and her daughter, and the daughter was a little younger than me. Now, I see her, and instantly I go up to her and I was like, hey, you want to play? Like a kid, you want to play? And I was like that because I didn't feel the need to be cool around her because she was a little on the heavy side. Hey,
Colin.
Listen, I love big girls, okay?
Hey.
I just didn't know how good big girl loving was at that age. At 15, I don't like skinny girls, man. It takes a grown man to appreciate just how good big girl loving is, man. They so soft and cuddly, and in my experience, they usually smell rather nice, like fresh baked chocolate chip cookies. It's delicious. But at 15, like I said, I was only into skinny girls because I was a virgin. So I didn't see this girl as a girl I need to impress. So I see her and I instantly go into, ooh, let's play mode. So we agree to have a race. We were going to race from the deep end to the shallow end and back to the deep end. That was the plan, right? So we get in position, and then on the count of 3, we were off. Now, although she was a little thick and younger, and a girl, she stayed on my ass the entire time because she obviously knew how to swim. Meanwhile, I'm just willing myself through the water. So there we are, getting back to the deep end, and the race is almost over. And I can hear her splashes right behind me, but it was clear that I was going to win. And then with less than 5 feet left in the race, this girl jumps on my back like she mounted me like a fucking horse. And instantly, I begin to drown. Like in 2 seconds, I was gulping down mouthfuls of water. And I'm trying to shake her loose, hoping that she would realize that she was going to kill me. But she just held on, like she thought she was being cute or something. And remember, this pool was deep. It's like 15 feet deep at this point. So I quickly realized that if I didn't do something,
You finna die.
this girl was gonna drown me. Like, no doubt about it. And at that moment, I realized I gotta punch this bitch in the face. Like, I had no other choice. So, with the last bit of energy left in my body, I punched this girl in the face. And I guess she got the memo because she promptly released me from her thick girl grip. After which, I managed to wiggle myself to the edge of the pool and pull myself out. And, that's the story of how a thick girl almost drowned me. The end. Ah, man. You know, not every video is going to have some deep moral at the end. I really don't know if there is a moral to this. If anything, it's, yo, you got to do what you got to do, man.
Yep.
Sometimes you're put in a situation where you got to break the rules, where you got to do things you wouldn't typically do. You know, I would never, ever condone a man or a boy or a male hitting a girl. I don't care. Anyone want to say, I personally just don't believe a man should ever put his hands on a woman.
True.
But if she finna drown you,
if
she about to drown you gotta do what you gotta do, man. Oh, man. Thank you guys for a great 2018. Make sure to go and watch my last animation, The Cringe Story I Never Wanted You to Hear. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell. I'm asking you to consider it. I know you guys don't like being told what to do, but I would really appreciate it. I hope you have a Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, or Happy Holidays. I don't know the other ones. Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, that one's already gone, right? Feliz Navidad. Yeah, man. I'll see you in 2019. You should get the next video around the 8th of January. Peace. So, this story takes place around March.
Guys, thank y'all guys for watching, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Click the bell icon so you get notifications when I like host. I appreciate y'all each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all. Much love. You already know that boy J out. Peace.